it would have been a lot different, I think. It's just one of those deals that happens. At this point in time in the game, you don't think about it. But it's part of the game, and, we're going to learn from it and come back next week stronger.
Marcus, what hurts the most?
It's tough. You go out there and you have a good week of practice and just don't pull it out. It is tough and it is hard because a lot of these guys have really worked hard for it. And it ain't over. It happens. We're gonna come back stronger than ever. And we're just gonna take it in stride.
Was their defense similar, Marcus? Was the defense similar to last year, line of scrimmage wise, closing in on you guys in space and tackling well?
Yeah, you said it. They played well. They came back with the same mentality, and they went out and executed. We just weren't able to finish drives, and we had some missed opportunities, but that happens, and it's part of the game.
Marcus, what's going on with your left knee?
It is what it is. It's a little banged up, but it's nothing too extraordinary, and we're just gonna take it and get healthy, and I'll be ready for next week.
What's the factor to running game, Marcus? How much affect your running game? You personally?
It wasn't that much of a factor. Stanford did a good job of just forcing me to hand the ball up, and it's a credit again to them. They played well.
How much pain were you in?
I don't know. I tend to just not even focus on that thing, on pain, because it's you gotta play with it. You gotta play with that kind of stuff. It happens, and I wasn't too focused on it.
When you got helped off the field, was it touch and go there? You were going to come back?
I'm sorry.
After you got helped off the field, was it touch and go there? You were going to come back?
I told the moment it happened, I told myself to get up and just fight through it. The guys needed it. The guys needed me, and there wasn't a question in my mind that they were going to take me out.
Is the brace at all limiting your running or being able to move and cut?
Not really. I've got to learn to play with it. I've never really played with a knee brace before, so that's something that I've been doing in practice and getting used to.
How much does that affect your decision making?
It doesn't play any into the decision making. You can't think about that kind of stuff. That's kind of when you do get hurt is when you play tentative and you kind of think about that stuff. So I really was not focused on it, and I just tried to play through it.
When did it happen, Marcus? With the long ball to Huff, how would you describe that throw?
I underthrew it. I missed him. I was just didn't get enough on it. I can make that throw. And I just didn't. I just kind of guided it instead of throwing it, and it was underthrown.
Tough to get rhythm when you're standing on the sidelines so much through 3 quarters.
Yeah, I think. A credit to them. They held the ball for a long time. I think we only had a possession in the second quarter. So that's credit to what their game plan was, and they did a good job executing it.
When did you first hurt your knee? Was it in practice?
It was. I don't know. It wasn't really anything. I can't really talk about those kinds of things, and it's just what it is.
Alfred said it wasn't part of the game plan to have you run a lot. Why was that?
It's just the way Stanford played. They play a defense where they try to, keep the quarterback from keep the quarterback from pulling it, and they try to rally to the ball. And they came out and did the same thing today.
Is that different if you're 100%?
I don't know. I felt that I played at the most that I could, and they just did a good job of just kind of containing the run game, and again, hats off to them.
National title hopes, Marcus, are kind of dim right now. A lot of things have to happen, just like last year when it ended up not happening.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of your thoughts on that?
We're not even focused on that. It's the same mentality since day one, and it's gonna come. It really comes down to just coming back tomorrow, looking at the film, learning from it, and then just preparing for our next game.
You said last year you had to rely on some of the older guys to get over this loss. Is that going to have to be you getting other people over them now?
I feel like that's probably what's going to happen. It sucks to say this, but yeah, I've gone through it, and it takes a lot out of you. And I think a lot of these young guys, they're still going to learn how to handle it. But it's the same as the older guys did for me last year. It's just come back the next day and work. That's really all you can do. And it's in the past now, and we just focus on what's in the future.
2 more questions.
This has been a game that you guys sort of
talked about, or it's been circled on the calendar all year, just with the loss last year and the winning streak coming into this. Sort of just to follow up. When you come back, how do you come back from sort of a game that sort of took on a little bit more than just a single game when it doesn't go your way?
You know, and it's funny you say that. We didn't have any more on this game than any other ones. You know, we really focused on just one game at a time, and it really was just this week was our game. And you know, we don't circle it on our calendars or anything like that. It's just, you know, they happened to come out, they played well, and they beat us. And now it's on to the next one. And
One more question.
you know, we're gonna have to keep focusing on it, and we're just gonna have to get better from it.
Marcus, talk about the comeback attempt. You guys got so close there at the end. Did you guys think that you were going to do it? Just you clicked there at the very end of the game.
Right.
A little too late.
Yeah, I think it shows a lot about the character about this team. You know, we weren't down in any sorts, and we felt that we could still win it. And you know, guys still battled. I'm proud of the guys up front. You know, they did a really good job of giving me some time, and receivers got open, and we were able to just kind of put some drives together. You know, unfortunately, it was too late, and it's kind of the way the ball bounces.